You hear a knock at the door. Your heart sinks, not from fear, but from something deeper. You weren't expecting anyone. And truth be told, you don't want to see anyone. Some people love guests, they thrive on company. But you feel most at peace when it's just you and the silence. Carl Jung would say, that's not strange. That's a window into your soul. Part 1. You are wired differently. Carl Jung was the first to truly explore what he called psychological types. According to him, people are born with different psychic orientations. Some are outward-facing, some inward. If you find yourself avoiding visitors, you may belong to the introverted type Jung described. Not shy, not antisocial, but someone who finds the external world overwhelming and the internal world rich and full of meaning. Jung said, "Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakens." Your solitude isn't a wall, it's a door to awakening. Part 2. The world demands a mask. Every day we wear a persona. The version of us we present to the world. We smile when we don't want to. We listen even when our mind is screaming for silence. Visitors, especially unexpected ones, can force us to wear this mask longer than we want. So maybe you don't hate the visitor. You hate the performance that comes with them. Jung believed the persona is necessary, but it should never become your identity. Part 3. Your soul is seeking stillness. There's a part of you deep and sacred that craves quiet. Carl Jung believed the self is the true center of our being, and the self doesn't grow in chaos. It expands in stillness. So when someone breaks into your peace, even with good intentions, it can feel like your soul is being pulled away from its own center. You're not rude. You're aligned with your inner needs. Part 4. Visitors interrupt inner processing. Your dislike of visitors may have nothing to do with them, and everything to do with timing. Jung emphasized the importance of integrating the conscious and unconscious mind. This integration often happens in quiet, private moments, when you're journaling, reflecting, even doing mundane tasks in peace. A sudden visitor, it breaks that flow, interrupts that sacred process. It's like being pulled out of a dream you weren't ready to wake from. Part 5. The shadow side of company. Visitors also have a way of reflecting back parts of you might not want to see. This is what Jung called the shadow, the hidden, suppressed aspects of your psyche. Sometimes when people visit, they trigger discomfort, not because they did anything wrong, but because they mirror something unresolved within you. That one friend who talks too much? Maybe they reflect your fear of being unheard. That neighbor who gossips? Maybe they reflect a part of you that longs for expression, but fears judgment. Your reaction isn't about them. It's about what they awaken in your unconscious. Part 6. You value depth over surface. Carl Jung believed that some people are wired for depth. They don't want 50 friends. They want one soul who understands them. If you dislike visitors, maybe it's because so many social interactions are surface level. Small talk, politeness, forced smiles. You long for something deeper, a connection that doesn't invade, but resonates. In a world obsessed with followers and attention, you crave something quieter, but real. Part 7. There is wisdom in your walls. Maybe your dislike of visitors isn't a flaw. Maybe it's a form of inner wisdom, a sacred boundary, a soft but firm no to the things that drain you. Carl Jung wrote, "Solitude is for me a fount of healing, which makes my life worth living." You've built a sanctuary, not to hide from the world, but to protect the parts of you still blooming. You're not antisocial, you're not weird, you're not broken. You're simply in tune with what your soul truly needs. And if you're someone who needs more peace than people, Carl Jung would probably say, you're closer to your authentic self than most ever dare to be. If this message felt like it understood you, subscribe to this channel. Here, we explore the unseen, the misunderstood, the depths of the human mind, and the soul beneath it. Until next time, honor your boundaries and stay close to yourself.